Hey, welcome back to Turbo Talk. I'm Turbo. I'm sitting here in the green room at the homestead on Christmas Day. We just made it through a pretty nice storm, or however you want to look at it, but it got down to a -8 with wind chills to -40, and we survived. Nonetheless, I thought it was time for another Turbo Talk, and it's been pondering on my mind ever since we started this, not right stuff or right stuff, and I wanted to kind of like just keep going on. So, and previously I said wrong doesn't really even exist, and because of the definition, but I want to go ahead and look at wrong just a little bit more before we get into much more than, if you're not right and you're not wrong, what are you? But wrong, then I looked it up, and so as the adjective wrong does really mean just not right, or all the things that are anti-right, and so you have to have right to prove what wrong is. But as a noun, wrong is basically an injurious, unfair, or an unjust act. Yeah. So let's talk about that. All right. All right. Here we go. And then, of course, you move on into it. And then wrong is basically being incorrect after the first one. But so I want to stay with injurious. An injurious act. Somebody acts to injure somebody. Well, somehow or another, there's a whole lot better names than wrong for that. That's hate. That's way more. I would say that person has greater troubles that would have such fury to hurt somebody, no matter what the cause. And then, of course, the unfair act. All right, so, gosh darn it, don't call it wrong when you cheat. I mean, if it's unfair, if you're acting unfairly, then you're cheating. Okay? And then the third one, unjust. Well, there's kind of like another oxymoron or whatever. An unjust? I mean, don't everybody kind of justify why they want to hurt somebody? Don't everybody kind of justify why they want to cheat somebody? It doesn't. To be unjust, isn't it a justifiable act that somebody's doing, and somehow or another they want to call it wrong? Right, that's the only one, but nonetheless, we're not going to go there. I call that power. Yeah. To be unjust is nothing more than power. I mean, to be unjust means that the judge has to rule on it. And when the judge is unjust, it's just simply power. And we know where that boils down to. So, nonetheless, I really wanted to get that portion out of there. That's why. So, when we look at what is wrong, we can sit there and say that, well, it doesn't exist. Because if something really is wrong, it's nothing more than cheating. And it's nothing more than hate. It's basically just flat out power. So, there's where wrong fits into the equation. There's really no such thing as wrong because power is only by one. And hate wouldn't even exist if there wasn't love. And then again, cheating wouldn't even be thought of if there wasn't something to cheat out of. And that's yourself. Thanks for watching. I want you to like and subscribe. But, you know, we're going to come back with more on all this. If you're not right and you're not wrong, what are you? But nonetheless, yeah, let's just not even use the word wrong. You're either right or you're a hater, a cheater, or just somebody that's very powerful. Be your best. Goodbye.